Hello and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. Today we are going to be hopping into the Rapid Growth stage of Super Battle Road using the new Caulifla and Kale who fuse into Kefla unit. I've used them a little bit so far and they seem wildly underwhelming to the point where I kind of wish I just pulled other units on their banner, like a dupe for Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or a dupe for Videl or something. After using them, I feel like they're probably easily the worst Dokkan Fest exclusive of the year. You could probably make a case for Goten and Trunks, but for me, I feel pretty confident in saying at least at 55% they're really, really underwhelming. They do no damage, they tank fine, but fine isn't good enough if you're doing no damage. I do only have them at level 1 links. A couple of level 2s are sort of mixed in there, but for the most part, they're just full level 1 links. So that is definitely affecting their attack stats. The Universe 6 girls were some of the units that benefited the most from the link level update. Let's see, what do we got here? See, like, they're starting out at like 100k defense, which it's just not good enough. I believe the friend is also 55%. Yes. 55%. Low link levels. Like 101k defense is fine, I guess. If you get their second super, they're gonna be in a pretty decent spot. Do that. Hit's EZA is coming soon. It's not out yet, but he's still viable in this stage as just like a stunning utility unit. Once he EZAs, I think the best way to run this stage is to just use double hit leads with a bunch of Universe 6 girls. I'm not sure if we're getting the Kefla EZA. I hate to have to heal this early, but I'm going to do it just to get through this. I don't know if we're getting the Kefla EZA. I assume we are. They might have just left it out of the celebration info, but if we aren't, that's kind of a real bummer because she's one of the best units on this team, and she really picks up the slack for Kale and Caulifla, who, as you can see, are doing nothing. I'm probably better off using the team I built to beat this the first time, which was just a double hit lead. He seems more valuable in this event because at least he can stun. At the very least, though, this Kale and Caulifla duo unit does proc the special added points of the passives for all the other Kale and Caulifla cards. For example, STR Kale will guard against all types, and there's a Caulifla on rotation. One of the good things about this team is it is a Saiyan lineage team, which means that Gohan can function on the team, even though these aren't really units that you would think would work super great with him. He still does share Fierce Battle, Saiyan lineage, and I think he shares one more link with Caulifla. So they're a pretty good defensive rotation. Gohan, after he swings once, is going to be taking minimal damage, even at 55% like mine is, and then Caulifla on this team has something like a 75% chance to dodge, which she didn't. But even there, she only took 70k, which I guess is fine considering most of the time she's not going to be taking any damage. And then you have this unit. They're just not good. I don't think there's any way to sugarcoat it. I mean, again, they're losing a lot of attack stat numbers from both the fact that their link levels are low. We're not fighting Universal Survival Saga enemy either, which is not helping them. But I don't know. They're being outperformed by this Kale who came out like 2 years ago, or I think she got her awakening last year when Kefla came out. Like, I don't know. Kefla is doing, sorry, Kale is doing better defensively. She's doing worse offensively, I guess, which is fine. After these guys, if you get lucky and these guys double super a couple turns in a row, they'll be good defensively. But if they don't, I just don't see them being useful at all. They'll be good in long events, but there's like a bajillion units that do well in long events. Alright, Caulifla, if you could dodge just once, that would be cool. Let's see here. 186k on Gohan, huh? We're gonna go. We need the damage on this team. This team outputs almost no damage. Hits extreme. Hits EZA is super relevant for this team in this stage, especially because his damage output just shoots through the roof, and he actually becomes like a menace offensively, where this team has like no good offensive options. What do we got? There's that, and I could pretend like that healing is relevant, but it's not. Let's see. Yeah, Gohan, even as like the best offensive unit on the team, is still only putting up what, like a 3.6 million attack stat. Super mediocre. He does have the chance to stun when he transforms, which is more utility. That's why Hit is on the team. He has the chances to stun on his passive. He lowers attack. Even before his EZA, he's putting out more damage than a lot of the other units on this team. Although I do believe my Hit is rainbowed. If he's not rainbowed, he has a few dupes. I can check that in just a second. But yeah, the first team I beat this with was a double Hit lead Universal Survival Saga / Universe 6 team, which was just all of the Universe 6 girls that I had, plus Hit. Okay, they had the exact same stat breakdown, which does make sense. We'll go like that. And then the Kale and Caulifla units can swing at Roshi, hopefully deals some damage to him, although I really do not have high hopes. Hopefully type advantage can carry us through here. If Kale gets supered, that's almost best case scenario. I would have liked her to super attack first, but this Kale and the Tech Caulifla that came out with her and awakened with her have both aged extremely well. Tech Caulifla is basically a mandatory unit for the God event. You're probably going to run her on most teams that you're bringing for that. You don't have to, of course. There are some teams where she's not going to help you out a lot. But if your box is sort of lacking for the God event, having a unit that you can just slot in no matter what team you're using is pretty impressive. I'll actually give it to them there, too. They did tank double digits after just their first turn. I didn't notice if they double supered, but I will hand it to them. Defensively, maybe it was just because Master Mutaito is like a big bad enemy, like. But, well, we were under a yeah, we are under a. Oh boy, we are under an Android 8 right now, if I'm not mistaken. And Hit, let me show this off. He has 3 dupes. He's got no link levels, but he's got 3 dupes. I gave him 3 dodge, which I don't usually give to units, but I gave it to him because he's so frail, and I wanted to use him in these Super Battle Road runs. So we'll just target down Master Roshi with type advantage. Like I said, this rotation is super strong. Defensively, you can put Gohan in the first slot to give him a little bit more offensive pressure, and then put the Caulifla in the middle, and she shares Tournament of Power and Warriors of Universe 6 with all of the floating units. She also shares Fierce Battle with Hit and the Caulifla and Kale unit. So she's like a good bridge unit so that those units on the end can still super attack. Alright, what are we going to do here? Hit. Huh? Okay. So she will attack there again. We'll have them go there. You know what, we're going to Ghost Usher. One of the problems with Hit before his EZA is he has absolutely no defense. So he gets put in these positions where he's only getting hit twice, and it still feels like he would take too much damage for me to recover from. So we have to move him. We have to use Ghost Ushers to get him out of the way. If it was only Master Roshi attacking in that end slot, I probably would have felt comfortable putting him there and just having him attack Master Roshi. Let's see if we can get the stun here on Crane Hermit, and even if we don't, we can lower his attack and defense for a couple turns. So I don't know if that was the 2-turn stun. We'll see in a sec. No. So what we will do is we're just going to go boop. Right there. And we'll get the Dokkan attack with Gohan, and he is getting attacked before he does it too, so this will be good. Let's see, yeah, taking double digits now. Good, good, good. Let's see what the attack stat here is. 2.2 is not good, but it's better than anything any of the other units on this team are putting up, so hopefully we can maybe crit and kill Master Roshi. He only has a 5% chance to crit. As I said earlier, he's only 55%. Kale, the STR Kale, is 100% in the dupe system. She's been out for a while, so I was able to pull. Oh, that's a bummer. We must have been just shy of killing him. Could save us a lot of damage there. That's okay, though. Caulifla should be able to kill him, even though she's doing no damage. I don't even think she's SA10. I have a dupe for her sitting in my box that I have not used yet. So, she could be performing a lot better. I'll double check and see what super attack level she's at, but I don't think it's very high. She's not an offensive unit. She just doesn't take damage. And then my Kale and Caulifla as well as the friend are both 55%. The friend one, I believe, has a little bit of equipment attached, whereas mine does not. And I think that's it for all of those units on the team. Oh no, AGL Caulifla is 100%. She has also been out for a very long time. Luckily, I saved 2 Whises for the end here. Do I want to rotate them off? I do, because there's going to be a second copy of them showing up next turn. No. Unfortunately, we got to sacrifice the attack to do that. But we can target down Gohan with everyone and just try to get him out of here. And then we can try and stun lock the demon woman, whose name I can't remember, from Dragon Ball. I pulled a couple of copies of her, actually, from the Dragon Ball Sagas banner, the last World Tournament that came around. This Kale performs very well for me. Again, I have her at 100%, so that's not super surprising, but I think she and the Tech Caulifla, as I said earlier, just some of the best aging units in the game. Caulifla with her value in the God event, and then Kale is just like a really good partner. If she's with that Tech Caulifla, she gains guarding against all types, and she stacks defense. Fronting Universal Survival Saga enemy, she is guaranteed double supering. If she's fighting a pure Saiyan enemy, she guaranteed does an additional super attack. If they're both, she's doing 2 guaranteed additionals, which lets her hidden potential system proc again. It's a very she just has like a very strong set of abilities for going for her. We have the Whis active. It's probably not enough, but I'm gonna just hope that Hit can make it through this. This is best case scenario. 74k is not great, but it's doable. We have the Whis live, so I don't think Hit is gonna get us killed. Hopefully he stuns the demon woman before she hits him. Let's see. Yeah, Caulifla. I forgot. I do have to check her super attack level on the next rotation. 1.59. Not exactly spectacular, but he's still putting up better numbers, or equivalent numbers to like half the team. And he's easily the worst unit here. Alright. Now, is it a 2-turn stun or a 1-turn stun? It was a 1-turn stun. And let's see, what is the super attack level on Caulifla? Oh no, she is super attack level 10. That's a bit disappointing. As you can see, the little hidden potential thing is flashing because I do have access to a duplicate of her. We will use Princess Snake to get us through this. And let's just focus on Gohan again. I think we can take Grandpa Gohan out here if we're lucky. I am really banking on her not super attacking again. She super attacked last turn. I don't think we're in a bad position, but anyway, one of the biggest, I guess, things that Kale and Caulifla do have is their leader skill is really, really good. Rapid Growth plus Bond of Friendship. It includes literally every Goku and every Krillin, all of the Universe 6 girls. You have Ultimate Gohan on the team, which is super helpful for any content where he can be ran, such as Rapid Growth Super Battle Road. As you've seen, he's pretty easily been the top performer on the team, probably closely followed by STR Kale and Tech Caulifla. but their leader skill is really, really strong. It may be one of the ways that people are able to get through Pure Saiyan's Super Battle Road when it comes out on Global, because that will be extremely difficult for some people. Alright. No playing around. Let's just do that. Unfortunately, he will not get his attack buff before he attacks, but we will go like this. And like that. And get Grandpa Gohan out of here. Just have to deal with the demon lady with the... Is that an Aginta? It's been a long time since I saw this portion of Dragon Ball, so forgive me that I don't remember her name. Yeah, see, like 1.6 million attack stats are super unimpressive. Once I get them more link leveled, I'll do like another video on them, seeing if their link levels are really as important as I think that they will be. Alright, go like this, and I don't want to use the Whis here. This may be a mistake. We may lose here. If we do, I'm still going to post this. I feel like the team has shown what it can do. You can beat this with the Rapid Growth team as I've shown it here, one way or the other. Maybe if you get more lucky with hit, or you get some more, you get lucky with dodges and rotations and stuff, and you don't end up in this terrible position that I'm in right now, where you don't need to conserve as many items as I do. But Hit got the stun. He also got the crit, so he was actually able to do a decent amount of damage there. Alright, you know what? We're going to play some active skills here. Let's play Caulifla and Kale. Alright, so once they get to Kefla, their passive changes, and they become dependent on getting 6 or more Ki Spheres, if I'm remembering correctly. They do recover HP, which is nice. I probably should have saved it, but yes, 60% attack when 6 or more Ki Spheres are obtained. She does have a 50% chance to dodge, so when they turn into Kefla, they're pretty impressive. Although they are super dependent on getting their 6 orbs. Ooh, I needed to not do that. Oh well. We'll do this, and then that will get Kefla her 6 orbs that we need. But I think it is time. We will use the Whis. Give her 6 orbs and watch them go off. Hopefully, we get lucky and she crits. I needed to transform with Gohan because when he is facing one enemy with 50% or more HP in his ultimate Gohan form, he is super effective against all types, and we are fighting an int unit, so we would have gotten a lot more damage off on this turn, but unfortunately he did not. See, like 3.72 is fine. For 55% level 1 links, I think 3.62, 72, 3.27, whatever it was, a little over 3 million is a perfectly acceptable attack stat if you're 55%. But you need to get to like turn 7 to do it. Turn 6. Sorry. Okay. See, now their defense is at a pretty respectable level. I actually don't want to transform with them right now. I think I want to do this. So we'll go like this, like that, and like that. I don't want to transform with them just yet because I want to be able to leverage their heal a little bit later on. Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. We might need that high chance to dodge in a second here, since Kale did not get super attacked. Kale, I believe, is full additionals in the duplicate system, just in the hidden potential system, just because that's where her viability is going to come from. You want her to double super and stack her defense so that she becomes viable for long events as well as short events. So, like, look, they can take double digits against int units in Super Battle Road after a few turns. That's pretty good. We're still under a Whis, but that's still pretty passable, right? You don't really need. You don't expect more than that out of a tech unit on a Super Battle Road. Getting killed. If you're not getting killed in Super Battle Road type disadvantage, that's pretty good. I'll let this play out. I would like it if they added a skip button to some of these animations, though. This team is also definitely, as you can see, a slow and steady wins the race kind of team. They take their time, and well, and that's probably not a big issue for a lot of people. It can be kind of annoying. Let's see, that will let us get 6 orbs next turn. Hopefully she supers into Ultimate Gohan. Unfortunately, Ultimate Gohan is not getting his super effective against all types here. Had we transformed with him a turn earlier, we would have been in a much better position. Hopefully Hit can stun again. We're relying very heavily on Hit's RNG stun chance as well as Caulifla's dodge chances, but like the rapid growth category, once Hit gets his EZA, and hopefully once Kefla gets her EZA, the stage will become far easier. He stunned her again. Look, Hit's showing up. Hit's showing up and showing out, and I think he deserves some credit for it. Is that a 1-turn stun or a 2-turn stun? Let's see. 1 turn again. That's a little bit unlucky, but we will go like that. And what are we looking at defense-wise? Yeah, we're going to put her in the middle where she only has to take 1 attack. Give her 6 orbs. She gets the extra attack stat. And we'll give them that. Heal us up to full. This is best case scenario. Kale has the guards against all types, so yeah, 52k. Perfectly acceptable. Super Battle Road. And this is one of the stages where Kale sort of performs at her worst. She's not fighting a Pure Saiyan or a Universal Survival Saga category enemy, so she's not building up like she normally would in something like Universal Survival Saga or... Okay, yep. And so that is it. That's the Rapid Growth stage beaten with the new Caulifla and Kale fusing into Kefla unit. I don't think anyone should summon for them. Their banner is mediocre. They themselves are either the worst or second worst Dokkan Fest exclusive of the year, depending on how you feel about Goten and Trunks. I mean, I got a new record on this stage for 22 minutes. This is the second time I've beaten it. So, as you can see, at 55%, you know, maybe you do your 3 rotations, you get lucky, and you pull them. They are nothing special, unfortunately. But anyway, thank you for watching, like, and subscribe to the video, and I will see you in the next one.